NFTs are not done, as 2021 was just the start. Once the bull run returns, you'll see another wave of NFTs, which will most probably be 10 times bigger than in 2021. So buying NFTs in crypto doesn't have to be complicated. Web3 tools like MetaMask are designed to make the process relatively straightforward. But if you want to survive in crypto and NFTs, then you must know how MetaMask works, as it's 1000% safer than your desired exchange or platform you use for buying and storing crypto and NFTs. So now if you really want to know all about MetaMask and how it can be easily used to work with NFTs, then do watch the video until the end. And make sure you subscribe to NFTimes to keep getting our videos. And do like the video if you like the content. Also remember that this is not any financial advice, and always buy after doing your own research. So without any further delay, let's start the video with what is MetaMask? One of the most well-known brands in the Web3 space is MetaMask, which you may already be aware of if you frequent Twitter or YouTube. Since many use the crypto wallet as a gateway to the Ethereum blockchain, where you can buy and sell digital assets, it's frequently the first point of contact many people have with the NFT ecosystem. Last year, the crypto wallet topped 30 million active monthly users. This step-by-step video tutorial will take you through all you need to know about the MetaMask wallet, including how to set one up, whether you're switching from an existing software wallet or seeking to buy ETH and develop an NFT collection for the first time. In terms of what MetaMask is, it's a free mobile app and browser plugin that enables users to interact with the Ethereum blockchain. A software wallet enables you to buy, sell, and trade digital assets like Bitcoin and NFTs, just like you would with a physical wallet where you'd store cash and make purchases. One of the most well-known and popular software wallets available is MetaMask. It first appeared in 2016 to facilitate the Web3 onboarding process and improve accessibility for users who are interested in adopting decentralized apps, often known as dApps. Consensus, a blockchain software development company, released it that year. Now, if everything about MetaMask is clear, let's move on to how it works, because you need to know this part. Typically, MetaMask runs smart contracts on the Infura node, an existing node. As a result, MetaMask can connect to the network. The first of MetaMask's many capabilities is its capacity to store cryptocurrency. You can use it to hold any Ethereum-compatible token in addition to buying and selling Ether, ETH, the main cryptocurrency used on the Ethereum blockchain, like ERC20 and ERC721. Trading is an additional function. With the wallet, users may carry out peer-to-peer token swaps without the aid of a middleman. MetaMask uses data from decentralized exchange aggregators to make sure its users are receiving the best value available. You may play blockchain-based games, access other decentralized Ethereum network apps, and connect to the BNB Smart Chain via the wallet. And now comes the main part, which is how to set up MetaMask. It can be intimidating to create a cryptocurrency wallet for the first time. Although MetaMask makes the procedure comparatively simple, you'll still need to take a few steps to make sure you've completed it correctly. MetaMask must first be downloaded and installed, of course. Start by visiting the MetaMask website, which includes a list of compatible browsers for the browser extension, as well as information on how to download the wallet. Only Chrome, Firefox, Brave, Microsoft Edge, or an app on the Apple or Android device store is now supported by The simplest method of getting started with is to create an account on a PC or Mac if you intend to use it mostly on a mobile device. Even though you can start building up an wallet right away from your phone, surfing and collecting NFTs on a mobile device might be challenging, because many projects and interfaces weren't designed with a portable interface in mind. Then comes the second step, which is to create an account. You will reach the first selection screen after downloading and installing the browser extension. If you've never created a software wallet before, you should start with the Create a Wallet option. Select the Import Wallet option if you wish to switch from an existing software wallet to MetaMask. Then comes step 3, which is to configure settings. Like you need to spend some time exploring and setting up your new wallet. To some, this may seem like an unnecessary step, but being acquainted with MetaMask settings and menus can be quite helpful if you ever encounter any problems. Click the account photo in the top right corner of the website next to Ethereum mainnet to get to the general settings page. The settings page allows you to change information in fields such as your account name, notification preferences, and contact list. Keep in mind that the unique Ethereum address associated with your wallet appears right below Account 1. Similar to a bank account number, an Ethereum address is a random string of characters. You'll enter this address into websites and exchanges occasionally to collect, transmit, and receive tokens and NFTs when interacting with the Ethereum network. Here comes step 4, which is to add funds. The two most common ways to add a token to your MetaMask wallet are by either sending it from an exchange or purchasing ETH directly through Wire, MM's default payment interface. Before purchasing or receiving a token in your wallet, be sure to click the Add Token button at the bottom of your main wallet page. Although ETH is the default token, as MetaMask is an Ethereum wallet, you can still search for a variety of commonly traded tokens. And here comes step 5, which is optional but is moving to mobile. You must download the MetaMask software from the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store to use your new wallet on your phone. Open the app after downloading it, and it will walk you through a series of prompts much like when you first set up your wallet. This time you should select Import using seed phrase, and enter the private key that you first stored when setting up MetaMask. Then your wallet will be ready for usage while on the go. Now's the time for which you've all been waiting for, and that is to buy NFTs after your MetaMask is set. After setting up your wallet, exploring it, and adding tokens, you may connect to one of the numerous NFT marketplaces to buy, sell, and trade NFTs. Opensea, the largest peer-to-peer NFT marketplace available, is where you should start by creating an account. It enables users to interact with and trade NFTs from a variety of different marketplaces and blockchains. Once you've accumulated some NFTs, you can access them through your Opensea page, or other marketplace accounts, or the NFT tab on the MetaMask mobile app by selecting the NFT tab. Finally, before visiting Opensea, Rarible, Zora, and other NFT marketplaces, make sure that you're logged into your MetaMask. Similarly, if you're asked to connect your wallet to a website such as a project hub or marketplace, be sure the website is reliable, and that the transaction you get in your wallet was sent by the website you're on, not a different one. So that's the end of the video. Now if you have any questions related to anything we explained, then do mention that below in the comment box. Now if you found the content helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel NFTimes for weekly content like this. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye!